Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you two ways to stabilize your whipped cream frosting and leave you to choose which you prefer. Let's get started. First, you want to ensure your mixer bowl and whisk are cold. Also your whipping cream, so you can leave them in the fridge overnight to chill before making your whipped cream frosting. So I'm using ML double cream. Into a bowl, I measured half a cup of my double cream. Then I sieved in 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar. I'll be dropping the measurements in the description, so be sure to check that. So method number 1 is adding in cream of tartar to your whipped cream frosting. So I added half a teaspoon of cream of tartar, and next I started mixing. So you want to mix on low speed, and don't forget to scrape the side of your bowl while you increase your speed gradually. So mix until you get a stiff peak, but don't overmix as you end up making something else. Okay. I'm not there yet, so I'll scrape the side of my bowl and I'll keep mixing. There you have it, your whipped cream is ready and very stable. As you can see in this video, you are just good to go. Okay, now let's go over to method number 2. Here I'll be using gelatin. First, you soak your gelatin with cold water in a bowl and leave it to set like you see me do here. After setting, it should look like this. Then you microwave or melt over a double boiler and allow to cool down slightly. Now adding your half cup of double cream and 2 tablespoons of icing sugar into your cold mixer bowl. Sieve it into the bowl. And don't forget to check description for the detailed measurement, because I'll be dropping detailed measurements in the description below. Then mix again from low speed, and you increase your speed gradually as you go. Don't forget to scrape down the side of the bowl to ensure that everything is properly mixed. Now add in your gelatin. Ensure to add it in slowly because you might not like the outcome if you rush it. Also add in your flavor at this point. Mix until you get a stiff peak. Here's the outcome. I guess it's something to do with my gelatin. Not smooth and didn't give the desired result I was expecting. So guys, what do you think? I would definitely give the gelatin a try again, but for now I will stick to the first method, which is the cream of tartar. I hope you enjoyed watching and have learned something. Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I'll be showing you how I cover the cake with this frosting in my next video. So see you in my next video.